What's up, guys? This is a pretty late video right now, and here is into my daily life of a business owner. So keep in mind that I just want to make this vlog just to show, besides all the glory and glamour of becoming more wealthy over time, is that a lot of people don't show what does it take to get there. And in this case, since the recording of this video is currently 2 a.m. in the morning, and you gotta keep in mind that besides all that glory and glamour, a lot of people have to suffer when starting out in a business, and especially in the first year, and this so forth going on. So you expect you have an easy life once you start a business? No, it actually becomes way more difficult. And especially the first year. Over time it gets easier, but there are days, like for example shooting of this video, there are times that you will get clients that they're going to be overseas. Maybe you don't have people that are overseas. Maybe if you don't have people overseas, then most of the time you don't have to deal with this. But for example, if you're a realtor, maybe you're a lawyer, I know that some lawyers don't want to deal with this type of stuff, and that's a whole nother story for those type of jobs. But if you provide a really good service and you provide a really good product with customer support, you will most of the time will answer calls or take any client calls no matter what the time is. And that shows sincerity when starting a business. So in my case right now, I had a client that needed to provide a product or service, and they wanted my input in it. And keep in mind, they're from Europe, and I am all the way back in the States. So to contact them, I have to be up right now, got to be in my office, and they want to go through a live feed voice audio chat. And of course, why you want to put in an office, because it provides a more professional setting and feed than doing it at home. Keep in mind, if you have a home office that's completely decked out or decorated, looks more professional setting, then you can run it that way. It's no other difference. But when you have a home office, you have to put your address on there. So all the clients who look for you, they will know where you live. So in that case, you better have pretty good security. But when you run a business, keep in mind that once you become bigger and you start making more revenue, and remember, for your roots, there's always good times and there's always bad times. Personally, I will not take calls this early in the morning, especially right now. And I decided to shoot this video because this is a perfect understanding is what does it take to get to that level. And when you get to that level, is it all easy going and glamour and glory? Does it mean you don't have to work every day, you can go party? No. I mean, there's only a few exceptions to that, but like if you're not making tens of millions of dollars, you still have to go to work. And even, let's just say you made enough to retire, most of the time people will not retire because working provides you a source of income, provides you something to do over time. Because let's face it, if you went to the beach every day and you did nothing for the rest of your life, you just relax, it'll be very boring. It'll be a very boring lifestyle. And when you do work and you work on your job, you realize you do something more fulfilling. And when you run your own business, you always want to take it to the next level. When you run a business, keep in mind that you're always trying to grow, because there's always a saying that when you make a business, you either grow or you die. And after all these years of running my own business, that is completely true. Even the growth might be slow, but you always want to do your job as continue to become better. Do better what you did better than yesterday. So if you always do a business where you always work for yourself, you never hire someone, and you get to that point, maybe it is the time for you to hire someone and offload your work to them. For example, like shooting this video. If I have to do video editing based on all the work I have to do and all new jobs I have to pick up, it'll be a nightmare for me. I'm gonna be staying up super late every single night just to make sure I get the video out. And it'll get to the point that it will basically tire me out. Keep in mind, you only have 24 hours in a day, and there's only so much you can do within that 24 hours. Of course, you lose half of it technically to sleep and eating. And after sleep and eating, you include family time. If you have a family, which I'm assuming most people watching my channel, which you guys should click the subscribe button down below, then you have to satisfy the family members, and if you have children, you have to basically deal with them. At the same time, play with them, do whatever it takes, become a good person. Because everyone at the end wants to live a more fulfilling life, and most people working in their jobs personally say they would not like most of their jobs. And the reason why I say why most people should start a business, whatever field or their passion, which is because you can always call it quits in a business. Like currently right now, let's assume this YouTube channel blows up. Let's give a hypothetical example. If this YouTube channel blows up, I can change whatever business model I'm doing. Instead of doing more physical work, I can do it more passively and have more people take over, which will save me a lot more time. And there's a couple things that once you make enough money, it will not make you any happier. I have to say that will really depend on the person. Some people want to become more wealthier. Some people find whatever they make, they're really satisfied with it. Personally, how I see it is, I want to see change. And change is what makes me continue forward. So, when you start up a new business, you understand it's very difficult, but you got to enjoy the process. I think that's the main part, and I'm still learning that myself. Like, what I mean by enjoy the process is, for example, shooting this video this late at night. I personally don't want to go out this late at night, like 2 a.m. in the morning, go to my business, take a call with a client, when I can be at home, sleeping, relaxing, talking with friends, then speaking with a client. But it's a sacrifice that you have to make. And at the end, it's all choices. And a lot of people do not show behind the scenes. This is what I'm trying to convey. That when you get to that point, or maybe you're still working a job right now, you want to start a new business, keep in mind that this is a trade you're going to have to make. You're going to have to sacrifice your time and most likely effort, which you meet with other people, to make this business work. And this is a perfect example of it right now. I should have been home about 6 hours ago. Because my own business, sometimes I get off really early, sometimes I do not even bother going to the office, but in this case, this client was really nice to me. He's one of my first clients. Then, I do my due diligence, and whatever he needs, I provide it to him. And keep in mind, these people will give back to you. Even if they don't give back to you right now, maybe they'll pay you back something in the future. You just don't know. So, if that's the case, then that's the sacrifice I'm willing to make. And I hope you guys enjoyed a short little clip. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.